Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, what I'm going to endeavour to do is give you a little goal setting plan. So I believe this is the first step if you want to make money with ClickBank, if you want to make money with Amazon, whatever you're doing, it's very important that you do this step, and it's probably the most overlooked one. Because if I said to you now, how much do you want to make a month? I bet you could give me a figure. But like off the top of your head, you could give me a rough figure. But have you got down on a bit of paper, not just the figure, but exactly how you're going to get there? And that's the main difference. And the other big thing that I think people run into problems with is when you're setting your goals, if you set them too low, you're never going to do the work. And I don't mean because you're lazy or anything like that. I mean that because there's stuff in it. So when we're looking at this later in the next few days. I'll give you some stuff in this, but when you're building the actual funnel and when you're having to do the sales videos and when you're having to build the traffic, if your goals are too low, you're less likely, it's not that you're not, but you're less likely to do the work involved because there's not going to be that much of a reward. If we set a goal of $500 a month, like a bit over $100 a week, that's nothing bad at all. And but for most people, it's not going to motivate you to actually do the work. If I said to you $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, and you had that extra money coming in, that's going to be far more motivating, as long as you believe it, as long as you've actually got a plan to get there. So what I'm going to do today, really quickly, is give you a very simple thing that you can do right now to get some clarity and get some goals in place and work out where you're actually heading and what's right for you. So I'll walk you through. It's really easy, and it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your clarity and to know where you're heading. And if you want help with how to do this stuff, so how to build the funnel, how to pick a product off ClickBank, how to set it all up, how to sell properly without being pushy. So it's not about just hammering people, it's about actually helping them. If you want to set up funnels that actually work because you're giving real help to real people and you want to do the whole thing, do check out this link. I've put it in the description below. There's also some bonuses. I'll show you how to set it all up, write all the emails, do all the automation, and also I've added some bonuses for a simulation funnel, which sounds weird, but I've actually got a PDF with a simulation funnel so you can see this working before you even start. Okay, so what it is a PDF with all the figures so you can see it actually working, and then all you have to do is build the funnel. There's also an option when you get this if you want the funnel built for you as well. You've also got goal setting training, more in depth. Funny enough, we're doing goal setting now, but this will go far more in depth and it will be more personal to you, and we'll spend some time on it and make sure that you got the right goals. And the other bonus I've got for you is Facebook ads training, so you can get traffic from Facebook ads if you choose, but I also show you how to do it for free. So if you want a complete step-by-step, do check this out in the description below, and you'll be able to get instant access and start going through it. I've used ClickBank since way back in 2006 or 2005 even. I think it was 2006. Spent many years as an affiliate, like making my living as an affiliate, and built over 50 ClickBank products from scratch and marketed them myself and built up affiliates on them myself. So I can show you exactly how to do this. And it's really simple when you get down to it. So if you're interested in doing that, do pick it up, because once this timer hits 0, it's going up to $99 in price. And the only reason I'm doing that is, one, it's worth more anyway, but because I'm going to be marketing it on Facebook ads, and it's not going to be profitable as an ad if it's anywhere below $50 for this product. So it's going to be $99 when I put it on Facebook as a special offer for you guys that watch my channel or follow me or on my email list. You can get in now at cheaper than that, a lot cheaper, less than half price. So do check it out and get in, and watch this video for the full information. Okay, so check that out in the description. Without further ado, let's set some goals. So let's do this really quick because it doesn't require massive thought. It will just give you some clarity. Here's what I want you to do. Number 1, first thing, pick a figure and write it down. That's it. What do you want your monthly income to be? A couple of pointers before you do it. Try and pick a figure that is more than you would normally pick, but less than is totally impossible to you. Okay? So what people do with setting money goals tends to be one of two things. They either set it really small to stay conservative and like make it manageable, which is fine, or they go the other way and they get excited about it and go, I'm going to make $50,000 a month on my first month and stuff like that. What I want you to do is I want you to think about, if I was to ask you now, what would an extra $1,000 do for you a month? Okay, and I want you to sort of do it this way. I want you to think about your feelings around that. How do you feel? If you were genuinely making an extra $1,000 a month, how would you feel? Okay, and if that doesn't do it for you, if you sort of think, well, yeah, it would be nice, but I wouldn't jump up and down off my chair, 2,000. And keep going up, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and every time you increase it, genuinely think, what would that mean in your life? $5,000 extra a month, 10,000 every single month. What would you do? And get a figure where you want to stop once you hit the figure where you go, you know what, if I hit that, I'd be absolutely over the moon. That's what you're aiming for. So that's depending on your situation. I'm not sure on your personal situation. If you're you might be looking to do this as an extra thing and already working and no intention of giving up your job, and you just want to make extra income. So you might be $2,000 would make the world of difference. It would give me some extra money, top my wage up, be fantastic. You might want to be working from home, or maybe you've lost your job, or you need to make this work, where in which case more like $10,000-$20,000 a month or whatever it is. But all I want you to do is write down a figure. So follow that, get your figure down, and once you've got it, I'm going to walk you through it really, really simply. Okay, so you want to write this down in a notepad so you've got it. Here's all you do. This is how you set your goals, and this is just with ClickBank, okay? But you could, anything else you're doing, you could incorporate into this plan. I'll just walk you through it. Let's say you pick $5,000 a month. Quite a nice figure, okay? $5,000 a month. How are we going to get there? Okay, well, I'm going to divide that figure by 4.3. That's what you want to do first, okay? And what that will give us is the weekly amount we need, 1,162, okay? And then what you want to do really simply is, just with ClickBank, you want to take your product that you're going to promote. And again, if you need help with picking a product and building the funnel and how to work it out and all of that stuff, do consider picking up Project Emergency Cash below, because it will walk you through how to make sure your product sells. This video is just on the goal setting, so I'm assuming you've got a product in mind. If you haven't, that's another thing to learn. It's not that hard to do, and I cover it fully in Project Emergency Cash, like the niche and setting up the funnel. But just back to the figures. Let's say we're promoting this one, Stop Fat Storage. Okay, it's here. It's got a gravity of 31. So it's not really, really popular, but it's not terrible either, and it pays out a high average sale. So on an average sale, I'm going to get $62.40. If I take this figure, you have to scroll down a bit so we can see it. You can also see that there is an upsell in there as well, which is quite cool. But just dealing with the front end product. So if we get paid $62.40, if I divide this weekly figure that we need to hit by 62.40, it tells me I need to make 18 sales in a week. Okay, so if we take that and divide it by 7 days in a week, need to make 2.6 sales a day. So you'd actually put that up to 3. Okay, or you could put it down to 2, it doesn't matter, but you can't have 2.6 sales. So that's all you do. You work out. So I'll run through it again with another product. So $5,000 or whatever it is, divided by 4.3 for the weeks. Okay, that's $5,000 monthly. divided by 4.3 is, we're back at this figure, and then we're taking the amount we'd make, the lost book of remedies, the amount we make per sale, we divide that figure by 42.27 in this case. $27 in a week, so I'm going to divide that by 7. And that means that I need to make 4 sales a day of that product. And here's the cool thing. So that's simply how you do it. So you want to get your figures down. Couple of things to bear in mind, which is really, really cool. Number 1, you're not just going to get front end sales. I show you this in Project Emergency Cash. You can find the link below. But bear in mind, you're not just going to get front end sales. So all I've done is taken that figure and divided it down to make it manageable. But both of these products that I did as an example have an upsell, or Pitch Plus it's called. But they actually have a product offered, and they have, or this one, has a recurring product as well. Recurring billing and upsell. You want to check it's still in place, but they've got an upsell there, and they've got a rebill there as well. Okay, so that means if you've got an upsell and you know the amount of it, you just sort of, you do the same sum, because you only want to use your front end figure to get an idea, and use anything else as a bonus, because you could also incorporate the upsell. So let's say you have this product and it's selling at $62 and there's an upsell of $100. Well, that means that and let's say you get 100% commission on the upsell, just to make it easy. That means that you could get $160 a sale based on that example. So that figure, the amount of sales you need to make, goes down. What I would do to keep it simple though is just include the front end product, and any upsells that come in, any upsell conversions, you can use it as a bonus and take off the target you're going for. But main thing that you want to do is have a target. Okay, main thing that you want to do is just know how many sales do you need to make to get you to your target. The second thing that I wanted to tell you, which is really, really good news, is this. $5,000, 4.3, 1,162 divided by 62.40 a sale. 18 divided by 7, 2.6. Okay, 2.6 sales. That's for our $5,000 a month of that product that pays $62.40 a sale. The cool thing is this. Let's say you don't hit it. Let's say you do all the work and everything and you're not hitting $5,000. If you hit 3,000 or 2,000, so you're getting like one sale or 1-2 sales a day, and you're not hitting that, or you get one day and then a few days go and you don't get any more. Let's say you start off hitting $2,000 a month or $1,000. You're unlikely to give up. That's the other big thing, okay? So what you want to do, if you're following this with me, even if you don't think it counts for anything, please work out today, take 5 minutes. What figure are you going for? Follow that little bit at the beginning of the video and work out what product you're promoting and work out your sums. You enter your main figure that you're going for a month first, then you divide it by 4.3, so that's how much you need to make a week. Then you divide that by the amount you make per sale. So let's try the 42 one, and then it tells us 27.5. okay, so that's the number of sales that we need to make in a week. Divide it by 7, need to make 4 sales a day. Again, it doesn't mean you're going to make 4 sales a day from the offset, but what you do, this is the magic, and we'll go into this more in depth throughout the next coming days. This is where the magic is. Your time is far better spent going for 4 sales a day of this product, or whatever product it is. I'm not saying promote that product, but after you've done your sums, your time, all of your effort on that. And that's how you make money. See, what most people do, and the reason I've led you through that, is you've got a goal, you know where you're heading, you know exactly what you're doing. Unless you're focused to actually get that result, there's so many different ways that you can make money online, but none of them are an instant, like you don't have to do anything and it all just works because it's online and people come. It all requires work. We'll get into this a bit later, but the best thing you can do for the clarity is have your goals, set them personal to you so they sort of influence you and make you excited to get there, and put all your effort each day into making 4 sales of that product. And your time is better spent that than going through course after course, special offers, software. You don't need any of it to begin with. I'm not saying it's all, there are really good ones like plugins and so on. There's certain things, but you don't need masses and masses of information. What you need first is to work out exactly where you're going. So do that exercise today. Really, really simple, short exercise you can do, and I think it will really, really help you. And if you want to get a head start on this and just get going, if you want help with picking the niche, and if you want help building the funnel and actually getting it up so you can start making those sales a day, and go through it step by step, and how to write the emails and how to set up the automation and how to send out bonus promotions without being a sleaze, like being really, really salesy, and how to do Facebook ads and how to see your funnel even before you send it live. I've got a funnel for you where you basically see all the figures and the conversion rates, and more on goal setting as well. If you want all of that, get in today before the price goes up. I've put the link in the description. If you're watching on Facebook, it will be in the box, and I'd love to have you with us. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this short goal setting class. I hope more than anything else that you do it. It doesn't sound like something that you do and get instant results, and it won't. But please, please, I guarantee you, it will give you some clarity, and it's the clarity and focus that will bring power. Okay? Look at a laser, and why is it so powerful? Because it's very, very, very focused light. If you pull back a magnifying glass and the little circle gets smaller and smaller, and you've got the sun on it, it will burn red hot. If you make the circle bigger, it doesn't burn at all. So what you want to do is just focus, first thing, nothing else. Focus on your goals. Pick up Project Emergency Cash if you want help with it. And I will be back with another video very shortly to give you the next piece of the puzzle. I hope you're enjoying them, and I'll speak to you really, really soon. Cheers, guys.